Now my wife is the deer hunter of the family, and Mr. Bill is the gardener of the family. Yes, it's an off season for gardening, to say the least, in the middle of December, especially in Nebraska. But be that as it may, it doesn't hurt to get ahead of the game. You do it by looking back at the records that you keep from year to year. And of course, Mother Nature keeps throwing twists and turns to make you look like an amateur each year. But be that as it may, I have just got some nitrogen and some phosphorus. I bought a can of each, a bucket of each, if you will, down here at Farmland Co-op, and a lot cheaper, I'm here to tell you, than buying it from the stores in a little bitty bag. They sell it in bulk, and they treated Mr. Bill more than fair. With that in mind, though, sometimes this stuff may not be around. So what is a good day after fertilizer? A miracle grow, if you will. Well, it's been around for 10,000 years, and the Native Americans used it religiously. And what was it? The fertilizer the Native Americans used 10,000 years ago and today in many third world countries is minnows, small fish. They would catch those, and when they'd make a hole for the seed to go in, they'd throw a small fish in there, and that deteriorating fish would feed the seed and make a better plant out of it. Now, true, the Native Americans were locked in the Stone Age, like this grinding stone for corn, but that didn't mean they were stupid. That didn't mean they were stupid. They knew that growing corn this size was not near as good as growing corn this size. Fertilizer? No fertilizer. It's that simple. Even a computer-pushing button kid that has never planted a garden in his life could figure that out. And growing your food with fertilizers today is easy enough to do. You can buy them, as I did, but you can also do some testing and be able to grow a better garden by collecting minnows yourself. Now, yes, you can buy minnows for $2 a dozen, but a fish trap will be able to give you endless amount of minnows. Follow all state and federal regulations. Don't give them any trouble, or they will make you wish you hadn't. But a minnow trap like this, nice little minnow trap, a hole on each side, put bait in there, be it a slice of bread or maybe some cat food or dog food in there, and the fish won't just accidentally swim through, they'll want to get in there, and that means you'll catch a lot more fish. And so that you can then, what I do is I dry them down through the winter, then grind them into an emulsion and put that liquid in where I'm going to be growing my garden. And it works quite well for me. These can run you about $10 to $20 on a fish trap, or you can make your own for just whatever scrap that you have around. You could probably easily make one. People do on YouTube. You can see them. Me, however, I go to the secondary buying place, which is yard sales, and I pick them up. I've bought a couple of them in my time. $2 is the most I've ever paid for one, $2 bill. And considering the minnows cost $2 a dozen at the bait shop, the first dozen paid for itself, and it'll last almost a lifetime. So that's things that you might want to consider practicing today, any type of event that you might need the day after event. It's also a fun sporting thing that the whole family can get into and enjoy, especially the children like to watch it and be a part of it. And it's a very simple, easy task that will save you some serious money and make you safer on any day after event.